tried to start over again. Well, listen. Sometimes things are working, sometimes they aren't, Fatima. You get it.
At first, I was like, "Oh, that's not too bad," and then it got louder and louder. I was like, "And I can't adjust the volume."
Yeah, you either adjust the volume on the whole thing or not at all. So this is back
Yeah.
when I first started streaming. I just got on Canva and I made this intro, and I exported it from Canva as a movie. And I was like, "Dope, this is great!" And I just put it in, and apparently everything comes out of Canva really loud. And so for future intros, because you remember we had a short-lived contribute show
Yeah.
that had its own special intro. I had to
Yeah.
adjust the volume on that several times, but I didn't do it in Canva. I just did it in a video editor
Okay.
and then created a new file. And gosh, it's been a while since I've used that intro.
I was
And
expecting to see that intro today, not gonna lie.
I thought about it, but because I had
I
to
was
like
waiting for the image.
I had to re-upload things, so I didn't have time to put our amazingly customized, which is by a frequent viewer, Jelly Belly, is the one who made that.
I
You
was
know,
scrolling through our Slack DMs, like I was like, "Where's that image?" Because I wanted to tweet it out with the announcement, and then I realized it was more than 3 months ago because our Slack DMs got cleared. And I was like, "Oh, I can't
yep,
find it." Yeah.
it's been a minute. But new year, same us, working on something
Absolutely.
new. As I say, of all the people I get to stream with, Fatima, you are one of the best because it's so easy to stream with you. Like we can just hang out and chat, you know?
I remember when we first talked about it, you were like, "Yeah, you hang out, you chat, you talk a little," and I was like, "I don't know if I would talk." Like that was the thing I didn't know if I could do, but it's been fun. I don't think I could do it by myself just yet because I would
It
just
is.
start mumbling.
Yeah, no, I when I first started streaming and it was just me, I would be here going, okay, so, and I'm like talking to myself as I'm trying to figure out like what a function is. And it was like it'd be funny because you could come and watch my stream, and I had like a mustache back then. There was like nothing back here, and I'd be like, I don't know what's happening right now. This is so terrible. And people be like, what is this stream? What's wrong with this guy? He just gets on and mumbles about how bad his code is, and then
I
they would
feel
look
like
up the code and be
everyone
like,
starts like that,
right?
actually. Yeah, yeah. And then people get to know them a little bit, and then they're like, "Oh, I'll come hang out with you more often."
Yeah, yeah. We can't all be CM Griffin, who is a amazing developer. That dude streams like 8 hours a day, building all kinds of projects. We are not going to do 8 hours a day.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I did
Nope.
bring, a half gallon of water because I know that that's our tradition. We always hydrate when we contribute.
It's very important.
I
You
recently
have
bought
to.
this bottle. I just have to drink 2 a day and I barely make it through one. So,
I keep thinking I should have a bigger one in general for drinking from, but this is only because I'm sick and I always buy big bottles of yellow Gatorade when I'm sick.
mm,
Um, but this morning I was like, I'm not going to go to the store and buy more Gatorade. I was thinking about maybe Instacarting it, and I was
yeah.
like, like it just feels bad to be like, please buy me 2 bottles of Gatorade for like a $4 delivery fee and a tip. Like it's more than the Gatorade costs.
Yeah, but you're sick. I feel like
But
when
that's
you're sick, you shouldn't have to do mental math
money's
like
not
that.
real when you're sick.
Not that money's not real, but like, yeah, don't do mental math when you're sick. As long
I
as
just
you're
feel
not like buying a house while you're sick, like a
that's right.
reasonable amount of spending when you're sick is okay.
I have a fever and I bought a 3-2 in Winter Garden. Oh man. Okay, so as you can see by the title, the reason we're here today is because we're gonna make a Discord bot. And for those of you who know me, for my one current viewer, and if you know me at all, I built Twitter bots for a long time, and Twitter's on fire. So I don't know that I'll be building Twitter bots much anymore. I really liked them. Like, gosh, they were fun. So I really enjoyed Twitter bots back in the day. But they recently announced that like third-party Twitter apps are banned, and
Oh,
like
really?
yeah, like so like Twitterrific and I think like Hootsuite and these things that let you use Twitter that isn't Twitter directly, they're like, no, we're not letting you do that anymore, and
Interesting.
that's wild. You know what I mean?
I wonder if they just don't have the ability to handle integrations right now, and so they're just like, bye bye.
I mean, all of
It's
that
not like
is
they have a better option.
as I understand it, they're just using like the API.
That's
Just
weird.
using
Why would you
the-
ban third-party apps?
Listen.
Although if we start getting down this rabbit hole of like, why would Twitter do that? I think we'd be stuck there all day.
I can point to a direct event in late October as to why Twitter may have done it. But yeah, and it's like, I just, when that's happening and we know that the new owner really hates bots, it makes me think, okay, like I don't want to hinge the only technical thing I can do on Twitter. And Discord is popular. It is used.
Very.
The kids like it.
I have been using Discord for a lot of personal things. For example, I'm in like an Asian dramas Discord where we like talk about Korean dramas. We have like we have a channel for each one, and then we'll have watch parties where we're like set up a separate channel where we're like everybody's watching in real time, so like you're discussing in real time. I have like gaming channels. A lot of programming is on Discord. Like Next.js has their own Discord. GitPod does too. GitLab does too.
Hey, join the GitLab Discord, folks.
It's like the new IRC, I think.
it's so interesting because in my when I'm in a Discord, it feels chaotic and it reminds me of like old school chat rooms where it was just everyone in the room kind of screaming at each other. But I'm trying to pull up a window where I can actually get the GitLab Discord. Is it just gitlab.discord or something easy like that?
Yeah, here, let me drop a link into the chat. Where's the chat? Yes, I do know.
And I don't think actually you can't post to the chat in Restream. You have to do it directly through.
No, yeah, I'm trying to log into my Twitch account.
Listen, it's a whole lot of hassle, and I make it hard on purpose because I don't like other people messing with my chat.
Oh, it's my 4-month anniversary
for Twitch.
Oh, it's because I give you the Prime sub that I get for free from Amazon. So I think it's my 4-month Prime sub to PJ anniversary.
Hooray! You're so supporting the channel.
Here, I'm gonna share it. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, there we go.
Did it work? Did we do it?
Yeah, it's a little like
bing
banner alert. Yeah.
Ta-da.
But there, I dropped in the Discord link. So if you click that link, our one viewer, you can directly join our Discord. It's too bad there's no like preview or anything like that.
Yeah, you'll just have to trust that that's what the link is.
Well, you do get a chance to like accept or deny the Discord.
Accept or regret.
Live streams
this is how I asked someone out to prom, I think, back in 2002. Accept or regret.
Accept or regret.
So on the Discord for GitLab, because Fatima, that's like a large part of you as a dev evangelist, your stuff is community and it involves DevRel and forum and all that stuff. What sort of stuff can we get up to in the GitLab Discord?
Oh, it's been really cool. So we have this new contributor success team that's been working with us that they do pairing sessions. So they pick like an issue that they're working on and they work together. And so that's been really cool. They're not usually in my time zone, so I usually catch the logs afterwards. But we have a contribute channel where, you can drop in and say, hey, I'm looking at this issue and I really want to work on it, but I need help or I don't know where to get started. So it's a really great place for that real-time communication back and forth and to kind of make friends. Because like if you pop in more than once, I can guarantee you some of our heroes will be like, welcome back. What are you working on?
You're here again.
Yeah.
Nutiope likes your headphones.
Hi, Hassan. Nutlope is a friend of ours. Nutlope
is that an L?
Best, yeah, that's the best pronunciation I've heard thus far.
It looks like an I because I'm so far away. Like literally like that's my laptop there and there's my camera, so I'm like real far away from everything. So yeah, we've got the Discord contributor success teams on there. That's really fun. Are y'all using any bots on that Discord channel? or
So
in any
I
of those
believe that
channels?
there has been a bot that was, so we're looking into creating like a moderation bot, and we want to set up like tools to help us manage the Discord. We've grown from like 400 to 800 in the last 6 months. So it's just like in the last week alone, we got like 25 members. So it's just starting to grow into a thing where I'm like, we should get some moderation stuff in there and some
Right.
automation.
Yeah.
One of the only things we have right now is like a GitLab triage bot, and it posts some issues and lets people know what's happening with some of the hackathon issues. So I actually didn't work on that. I know someone else set that up, but it's like this issue where this channel where it's just like pushing all these issues and updates
Yeah.
with some details. So um I don't know what it was created with or anything like that. So I'm
Yeah.
coming in completely blind to this, PJ. I don't even remember how to Python.
And that is, we are going to be using Python only because that's the language I have the most recent experience with. I just tried to write in Java yesterday, and that was, to be fair, it was my first time writing in Java, and having to type out system.out.println parentheses to print to the terminal gave me carpal tunnel. One line. One line gave me, like, Java engineers, I don't know how y'all do it, but y'all are better than me, that's for sure. But yeah, today we're like, really my hope for today's stream, max hour and a half, is to find some articles that are going to help. And I figure we're going to need like the Discord API somehow, maybe using a wrapper for the API, because that's how I used to use Twitter. I didn't really deal with the API directly. I had a wrapper for it that meant I was just importing, for Python it was Tweepy, and that just let me mess with the API directly that way. It just felt easier.
I imagine there should be a wrapper for Discord.
I
It's
think
been
so.
long enough.
Yeah, and if not, I'm gonna have to get real familiar with Postman again, because that's all I know how to do. And by know how to do, I put that in the biggest air quotes of all time. I don't know how to do anything. So I'm gonna go ahead. And Fatima, we're about to go on an adventure here.
Okay,
and
100% Java is the worst.
Yeah, listen.
That was the first programming language I learned, and it was in high school. And there were all these like other kids who were like very good at programming already, and so they weren't paying attention, and I was like very focused. And then I realized slowly like everyone next to me was actually playing Counter-Strike, and that's why they kept like every day in the beginning of class they would pass a USB stick, and I was like, I don't know what this is, and I would pass it on, and that was the launcher for Counter-Strike.
Wow.
It took me like half the semester to be like, oh, I need to make friends in this class. Like,
oh yeah, I guess I gotta play Counter-Strike.
yeah,
Although
so I played
that's uncomfortable.
and then they tutored me during lunch hour, so that's how it worked.
There we go. That's good. Oh, we're off to a good start. The Discord API says bots and apps are the lifeblood of the Discord development community.
Woo!
So that's pretty exciting to know that they are like straight up go do it. Go make an app. Looks like we'll have to put in an application to let's see. Oh, they have an SDK. Okay. So I could just, on Discord, I could just make a new application. Are you a game dev? I'm not a game dev. But let's go ahead and I will say that this one is my personal Discord. It's messing around. So what should we call your creation?
What's this first talk going to be about? Have you thought about this already?
Now, this is something I was considering. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to take one of my Twitter bots that I love very much that I made with Chloe Condon. It was the first Twitter bot I ever made. Thinking of just taking Shania bot from Twitter and making a version that works on Discord. You know? Make a bot that when you like call it, because there's ways to call a bot, right? Like you can like have an action that calls the bot. So when you call it, it shows up and either says "Let's go, girls" or "That don't impress me much."
Okay.
I'm thinking that seems like I already have this idea from over here. Just translate it to make it work for Discord, right?
Yeah, and I was learning recently that there's these like new slash commands to interact with bots. So it could be like /Shania, what's up? And then she can like respond.
Yes, that
And there's
I
ways
think is gonna work.
there's ways to isolate them to certain channels, and we do have a bot testing channel, so we could start there so that we don't spam random places in the GitLab Discord. But yeah,
for the
that
app
sounds
is
like
cowboy emoji. Yeah, I figured that's something that's like, you know, like that one, it's going to be call the bot, do this, you know? And maybe we can have 2 different call functions where it's like /Shania is let's go girls, and /Shania impress is that don't impress me much.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Trying to keep it simple.
Get going. Oh, Gelman said you should call it get going. Can you call it Shania bot get going?
Shania bot get going.
Because she says let's get go girls.
Let's
get girls.
Let's get girls. I don't know that works.
Let's commit girls.
Let's commit girls. Oh wow, that's actually pretty good.
Although if you don't know if it's a tech reference, it does seem like a strange thing to say.
To be fair, like this is going to be going on to, hopefully anyone will put this into their Discord server, a confetti command. Let's attain girls. Just confetti all over the screen.
How could you can't really do that? Confetti gifts, maybe?
I've already messed up and posted a public key, so that's good. Nailed it. To be fair, that does say public key, so that's good.
Yeah, no, it's not the private key, so you're fine.
Yeah. But like, let's see, endpoints, verification URL. Oof. There's a lot of stuff I'm gonna have to learn. I think I just jumped into trying to make this, so we're gonna have to do some learning first. Come over to set that up.
That would be so cool. Imagine if you did slash confetti and all this confetti like came down from my home office. Like I wouldn't even mind having you clean that up.
Just
I would need some help testing that sensor though.
I feel like it'd be annoying. Like every time it happens, you clean up and then do you just like set it up again to shoot more confetti at you later?
Oh,
I would put snacks in
Maybe
it.
all the confetti is like attached to long thin strings and then it just like pulls itself back in. Sorry. Super off topic.
Like Spider-Man and just reels it back in every time. All right. Oh, application commands. Chat input command names. It has to match this regex. Okay. Lowercase variants. All right. This is going to be some work, Fatima. All right, so 3 types of commands accessible in different interfaces. So chat input, a message's context menu, and a user's context menu.
We want chat input.
Yeah, we want chat input.
To chat with her. Yeah.
Ooh, there's going to be some work. I can't wait to figure all this out.
You are reading the documentation directly, not the getting started page, but just
I was like,
application spec right there.
Let's get into it. All right, so they've got a whole guide here. That's good.
Oh, but it's an npm package. Can you load an npm package in a Python?
It's funny. Well, so they're doing this. They're saying this guide is in JavaScript. So maybe it's like we can write it in JavaScript. I'd like to do Python, but I've got enough experience with JavaScript that we can make this happen.
Looks like you can load npm packages on a Python project. A little tricky. We may not need their npm package either.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know that that's necessary. I mean, honestly, what if I did this? Discord Python bot.
I love that we're Googling exactly the same thing.
Bam!
Ooh, did Netlope send us something and it got... Did your filters kick in?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'd have to... Hold on. I have to, like, set it up
so that... can you text me the link and I'll drop it in? I'm going to need to verify that link, Newtalope.
That's right. You do have... you've got moderator privileges. Chat.
I do.
All right. What Discord is? We know what Discord is. What is a bot? We know what a bot is.
What is
How to make it? What is a bot? We're going to get into the ethical questions today. So we have an account. We need an application, a bot, and a guild.
A guild?
I actually don't know what a guild is.
A Discord guild? Is
Yeah.
that a joke? Ah, it's a specific group of channels where users can congregate to chat.
So it's like a server. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
we
so
have
you need a
that.
server to put the bot into.
I didn't
Okay.
know that we called servers guild. Today I learned.
Yeah. All right.
So Nutlope sent us a what looks like a API wrapper for Discord and Python that we could use.
Ooh.
I
All
dropped it
right.
in the chat. Thank you.
Let's go ahead and go there. Can't believe I have to go to GitHub, but all right. RAPPTZ. Beep. All right, wraps. Tell me what you got. Modern, easy to use, feature rich, and async ready API wrapper for Discord written in Python.
Nice.
Nice. Need 3.8 or higher, so we can just pip.
Voice support? Can you talk to Shania Bot? Is that like episode 4 of this series? Because
episode 4 is giving it voice support. You go, let's go, girls, and in the voice channel it goes.
That's
actually
really cool.
Dang, that would be really cool if we could get her to play the opening to Man, I Feel Like a Woman in the voice chats. I am getting way too far ahead of myself.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I barely know how to write Python, let alone do any of this other stuff.
Yeah, you do. You wrote a whole like blog series on Python.
On the very basics. I would never be like, I'm a Python developer. I'd be like, I've written Python 5 times before. Installing voice support. That's for Linux. Okay, so import Discord.
Bye.
Making a class. This is Han heading out. Thanks for stopping by.
Noodalope.
What up, Manu? That's right. We got a co-stream. All right, so
Oh, you're
when
installing.
installing
Okay.
favorite package manager before running the above commands.
They have like a quick start where they give you a minimal bot, and I'm like the kind of developer that just copy pastas.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Confessions of an Ancient Python Developer.
That's right.
Ooh,
Manu.
article.
Yeah, I have not started my team ops work because I had a bunch of other stuff I had to get to first this week. But my team ops stuff is coming up eventually. It's going to be good. Team ops, by the way, is what we are calling the GitLab way of working. It involves like easily accessible knowledge base, transparency, lots of collaboration and decision making. It's about velocity and decision making. You don't have to wait for a consensus. You just trust your team to like get the work done. That links to tell you more about team ops coming soon to an office near you.
Built for all teams, remote, hybrid, or office.
That's right.
Sorry, I really wanted to do a funny voice.
That wasn't even a funny voice. That was a really good radio voice.
I consider them all to be entertainment voices. But yeah, I'm looking at this like minimal bot.
Can you drop it in our private chat so I can click it? Because when I click it in here, it just shows it off on the screen.
Oh yeah. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. And
it's called the Quick Start bot, and it'll get us started with how to use the client, like the wrapper that we're working on, and then I think we can just like adjust some of the stuff out.
Okay. So we'll need a token.
Library.
We need a client, so that means we'll need to make an account for the bot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dang, like honestly, yeah, we can just go ahead and do this, huh?
Unless you're more comfortable reading through the quick start, I'm happy to do either. I'm the rubber duck here, so I don't want to like push you into something or pressure you.
Let's go ahead. I'm gonna make a new project, and I'm gonna do this in my personal GitLab.
Discord?
So let's go ahead and Discord bot, and let's just call it Shania. Deployment target. I mean, there is deployment planned. Let's just say Heroku for now.
Okay.
And let's go public.
Although we did just have someone from Vercel here. We should get him back.
There it is.
Oh,
Yeah, web deployment platform. There's Vercel. I've never done Vercel, Fatima. Honestly, you know what I was gonna do?
You should go for Heroku if you're comfortable with that. He's gone anyways.
Yeah. There was something I found. Is it Sparked? Where it was like, this is built for hosting a Discord bot. Yeah, this is the one, Sparked.
Okay.
So like, this is what I was looking at. I don't mind paying $1 a month for a bot. That's fine.
Yeah,
and
it looks
I might
like
be able to have...
Vercel doesn't recommend Discord bots because they require a server to be constantly listening. And yeah.
So this is something that I remember finding and might be possible. So yeah.
Hey,
we might even be able to run several under $1 a month. What up, Jens?
Is it Jens? Right. Hey, Jens.
Yeah, Jens is a friend of 8-Bits, that stream I used to do. Oh, where was I? Oh, new project. Okay. So yeah, we'll just say Heroku because I don't think.
Yeah, let's go with Heroku for now.
Yeah.
In the future, we can.
Public README and SAST, just in case. You never know.
Always good to have security analysts.
Yeah.
Analyst testing. Security, what does SAST stand for?
Static application security testing, I think.
Static application security testing.
Now, Fatima.
It's very opinionated, though. I've used it once on a Node project, and literally the Node project was like setting up a little site. And like it was like, you need to rewrite your functions and you need to, but they weren't like, they were all like suggestions and not warnings. So like it wasn't stuff that like you had to fix immediately, but it had a lot of feelings about a lot of stuff.
Sassy. Let's go ahead. Have you used the new Web IDE, Fatima?
Yes.
Y'all, new Web IDE for GitLab is VS Code. It's not everything. Like we can't quite make a new branch until we're leaving yet, and we don't have the extensions yet.
You can't make a new branch? Oh.
You can when you're like finishing your commit. It'll be like,
okay,
do you want to make a new branch or do you want main? But you can't do it like in here separately, kind of.
Yeah, I've been doing it like after I make changes and commit. It's like, do you want to commit to a new branch? The cool thing that I really like is you can import all of your configurations. If you have like specific settings and themes in your VS Code preferences locally, you could just drop them in here and then it remembers them.
And I think that's where I am now. I think that's why it's in dark mode, and I think it's why it's got the colors that I like as well. Nice. Discord bot version of Shania bot from Twitter, and that's all we're really gonna need for the README. The CI/CD has already got the SAS test in there, and that'll be fine. But we need to add a file, and we're gonna call this bot.py, and then. Nope, that's the quick start. We need to grab...
Hey, PJ, I interrupt this very important grabbing of details. Why are you on Microsoft Edge?
Oh, Edge is amazing.
On Mac? What?
I love it. I love it.
You can have Edge on Mac?
Yeah.
Oh, today I learned. Okay, you make.
And also, that's these vertical tabs over here. I tried to go to Firefox and I tried to use vertical tabs, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't feel good. This is amazing. It uses a little bit less RAM than Chrome, I found. And actually, it's my friend Brandon Minnick turned me on to Edge. He was like, it's not Internet Explorer. And I was like, you're right. It's a Chromium-based browser.
It's not. Yeah, I have it on my Windows computer, but I've never used it for work.
I'm telling you, I love it. I tell anyone who will listen to at least give it a shot. Like, if you're already using Chrome, just go use Edge. Honestly. I don't know where that code I had went that I got from the quick start guide. Okay, I found it. I got it. All right. Beep, boop, boop, doop.
Okay.
There it is. All right. So this example.
Importing the library. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I will listen.
So it requires the message content intent. We need to learn what intents are, I think. That'll be interesting to discover. It requires the message content intent to be true. So client equals discord.client. We need a user to log in as. We need if message author equals client user, return what? Return nothing. Return an event. All right. So let's go to the examples. Wait, 1 second. Sorry, it's my first day. Here we go. Here's the example Fatima found. Okay, so this bot responds to a specific message. Make sure not to name it discord.py. That conflicts with the library. So let's walk through it step by step. First line imports the library. If it raises a module not found error or import error, we're still going to need to install it. So we haven't installed it yet, so that's fine. We haven't installed anything. Create an instance of client. That's the connection to Discord. Yep. There we go. Client event decorator to register an event. Fatima, what is a decorator?
I thought it was a function, but I guess a decorator is a name for a thing. I'm looking it up now. Decorator. A function that takes another function and extends its behavior.
Okay, a decorator. That's a
without explicitly modifying it. So that's why it's probably called a decorator, is because it decorates the function that it's taking in and extending, but it doesn't actually affect the original function.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. This library has many events. Does it have drag queen story time? Because I would like that.
What? Oh, that took me a second. Sorry.
It's topical humor. So since it's asynchronous, we do things in a callback style manner. Callback is a function when something happens. Yep. The onReady event is called when the bot has finished logging in and setting things up, and the onMessage event is called when the bot has received a message. So onReady happens when the bot's finished logging in, says we've logged in, that goes to the console, print, we've logged in as so-and-so. onMessage right here is called when the bot has received a message. Okay, so
and it looks like there's more versions of that. Like you could do onMessage edit, onMessage delete, but onMessage is like the general one.
Yeah. All right.
Interesting.
All right, since it triggers for every message received, we have to make sure we ignore messages from ourselves. So if message.author is the client user, return, get out of there. But if message.content starts with hello, await, message.channel.send hello. Okay. And if it does
hello, we should say hello back.
Yeah, so it just responds with a hello. That's good. And finally, with our login token. All right, so creating a bot account section. So we can't run this yet until we create a bot.
And install the library.
And install the library. I think maybe we should commit this just so we've got that. Sample. Yeah. So we're gonna just call this like what kind of code? Demo code. Version 1. And push. We really should do all this on a new branch, huh? Actually, before I do that, should we add? Yeah, commit to a new branch, and then we're gonna call this testing branch. The thing I was thinking is maybe having this only run on main, so that way it doesn't run every single time.
What do you mean run on main?
Have the SAS test like only run on main. Like I don't want that happening every single time. Which it might be automatic, because I don't see it running right now.
Bye, Manu. Good luck with your
Bye, Manu.
team ops thing.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it is
Video?
running. Ugh. I just don't want to SAS test every time I'm, you know, like just committing to this. It's also not that big a deal. It's not a big deal.
Well, you want to disable SAS testing on branches?
I was gonna say like only stages, so like only.
Do you have a CIMO? Oh yeah, there you go.
It's in now. It's giving me an error. Why are you mad? Incorrect type expected job template. Let me see.
Wait. I think you need to do stage colon. Right?
Is it stage?
Colon.
Because we've got stage here.
You only have a
test.
stage.
Oh, that only is in the wrong place. That's what it is. Let's read the docs. That's probably rules. No, only, not rules. Only. There it is. Yep. Job. So it's under job. I wonder if SAST is set up so that you can't be like, because it's not a job.
I'm looking at the documentation.
Stage test include template. So stage is called test stage. So let's do job.
So if you specify under your SAS job the test, then it'll only run on test.
What if we added this on later and just did that another time?
Okay.
We'll fix that later because that's not what I'm worried about right now. Right now, we need to move to local work. So let's put it in Visual Studio. Yes, open please. Let's figure out where we're going to put it. Git repos, set as repository destination, cloning, and then open. And now we're working locally, so we can actually create like a virtual environment and the stuff that we're supposed to be doing with Python anyway. So, do you want to come in? I can live share with you if you want.
Sure.
So let's share. Copied, and Fatima and I are gonna now be live sharing. Fancy. So we need to get into the terminal. And I need to remember how to create a virtual environment.
I have never done that in VS Code.
I know. I've got
I use PyEnv, but I don't know if it's the same thing.
GitLab.com.
And you set it up through your editor?
You can do it in the terminal. That's what I do.
Are you using like a library that does it? Is that...
I need to. I've done it before for like my Twitter bots, but it's been like literally months since I've typed this out and done it.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if it was PyEnv, and then you could just...
I think it is. I'm going to my Twitter bot workshop right now.
Okay.
You can't see it, but it's happening. And then in here on this page, we'll see setting up virtual environments.
Oh, you have a set of commands documented. Okay. Because you
Yep.
can do like py create pip install.
Parentheses, virtual. There it is. Ta-da! So yeah, Python -m vem. That's there it
That's
is.
Windows.
Python.
Oh yeah, we use different wrappers. It's fine.
Just open terminal. There we go. So it's this, and then it creates it, and we got to activate it. Boop.
Oh cool, I can also see your terminal here.
Oh yeah, it has it turned on in live share. Like if I go here,
I see that.
shows the terminal. All right, activate. All right, now we're gonna do pip install, and you sent me the instructions.
I can read them to you. Pip install -U discord.py. Discord library. That does not include voice support.
That's fine. That's fine.
Just, just letting them know.
In case you were wondering. All right, so we got that. It says I'm using the wrong version of pip. I need to upgrade pip. Upgrade. Oh, I never remember the terms. Pip. Did it give it to me in the terminal? Sometimes it's like, yeah, there we go.
Yep, pip install -- upgrade pip. It's been a while, huh?
It's been a hot minute, Fatima. There's stuff that I have to look up every single time. And that's normal. Dang it. Normalize.
Not just you. Up. Yeah, no. I have everything open right now.
Life's open book, devs. Life is open book.
Open book.
All right, so you've got
pip upgraded, so you want to reinstall the Discord library because I don't think it installed.
Let's see. Oh, it's good. It was just it did it. It was just letting me know that I had like an older version. Like if we look at the error, it was like just you should consider. It
was a warning. Okay, I missed that. Now you want to create the bot account?
Yeah, so we just need to go and create a Discord account, right?
I think so.
Let me look at the... So here we need creating a bot account. All right, in order to work at the library, create a Discord bot account. Make sure you're logged in. Application, new application. Give it a name.
You have that, right? A new application?
I did, yeah. Oh, okay. So that's the name.
Like a bot user checkbox. Or like a...
All right. Let's see if I can find that again. Oh, here we are. Shania bot.
Yeah, if you scroll down, I don't see the create a bot user by navigating to the bot tab and clicking add bot.
Ta-da!
Click yes, do it to continue.
Yes.
Make sure the public
bot
if you want to want others to invite your bot. No, that's okay. We don't want this bot another place. You should also make sure that require OAuth 2 code grant is unchecked unless you are developing a service that needs it. If you're unsure, leave it unchecked.
Yeah. Okay.
Copy the token using the copy button. Don't share that token though.
Yeah, I was going to say that one I shouldn't.
Warning, this is your bot's password. Don't share this.
Boop. All right, bot permissions. Oh my. That's right. Do I need to? I don't need voice permissions, do I? Text permissions. No messages, no threads. Send message in threads.
Yeah, maybe use external emojis.
Yep.
Manage read messages.
Read messages should be right. Like that feels like that's important.
Yeah,
right?
I'm seeing the defaults here are manage roles. We don't need that. Read messages, send messages, manage messages, embed links, attach files, read message history, use external emojis, use / commands.
Is that down here? Oh man.
it's
Okay.
it's under text permissions. And then it says, please be aware of the consequences of requiring your bot to have the administrator permission.
There are consequences. Consequences.
What's that line you always hear? We are not liable for, like that liability line.
Yeah, we're not liable for literally like anything that messes up. Ever for any
If you
reason.
follow these instructions in your own Discord server, we are not liable for what results.
That's right. We definitely want to
grab
send
some
messages.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm seeing a permissions integer. I'm thinking that's going to be important.
A what?
Permissions integer.
It says the resulting URL can be used to add your bot to the server. Copy, paste the URL in your browser, invite it to your server, and click authorize. That must be after you manage your permissions.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm just trying to double check that like I have the right like all permissions that I'm given to. I'm sure I can edit these later.
You can, yeah. That much I know.
Okay. All right, so I did that. For security purposes, tokens can only be viewed once. So let's go ahead and reset the token and copy the token. And I need to put that someplace safe. We're gonna need maybe like a .env file inside here, and then we need a git ignore for that too.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna reshare my screen, but I won't be copying and pasting anything. Let me
help with that. Git ignore.
I know that if I do it, like if I go here, for instance, this is the nice thing. If I am in here, no, I want to like readme, CICD, add license. You know what I'm going to do real quick because I know how to do this in the other way.
Okay,
I'm going to go to the legacy web IDE.
Oh, you're going to create it like automatically?
Yeah, like I really like that, and I hope that that's something that can come because like creating a git ignore automatically and creating a like it just makes things easier for me rather than like copying and pasting one.
Trash my changes here. Can you git stash through this thing?
That's the thing about the new web IDE is there's not a lot of like git commands in it right now.
Can you give me write access to your terminal, please? How are we supposed to collaborate?
What? Is it like asking? Yeah, make it read right for everyone. Done.
Okay, thank you. The host has allowed read-write access to terminal.
It's so dangerous. All right, here's the old school web IDE. No, it's not. Oh, I didn't click save changes. Kick me in the face. All right, let's go here. Preferences. Opt out. Save changes. Now we can go back to the project. What is this thing called? Discord
Kitboga stream. Kitboga? I don't know what Kitboga is.
I don't know what Kitboga is either.
Kitboga.
Git ignore. Choose a template.
American YouTuber.
Oh.
Kitboga is the internet alias of an American Twitch streamer and a YouTuber whose content primarily focuses on scam baiting against scams conducted over the phone.
Oh, yes. I've seen YouTubes of this guy.
Yeah, the one where they're like, go to the store and buy gift cards, but don't tell anybody that you're buying gift cards. And he goes on the recording with this person and goes, I'm in the store now, and I told the person that I need to buy gift cards, and they start yelling at him.
They're always like, no! Or when they like when he gets like the actual like number and stuff and he just adds it to his own account. He's like, I did what you said. You told me to add it to my account.
Send me money.
They're always like, ma'am. Ma'am.
Yes. Oh, the one time he like hacks into their webcams. Like, oh, it's so great. So great. I forgot his name.
Oh gosh. All right, we're about to have some conflicts. You ready?
No, that's my fault. Yeah.
No, it's not your fault.
Oh.
It's because I had to. I just added the gitignore and the license to the main account, but
Oh. To the main
actually, you
branch.
know what? Let's just go ahead and merge the thing into main, and then we'll just make a new branch, and we'll just solidly work in that branch. We've already caused an issue here. Merge request. So we need to.
It merged though.
It merged into main, but this testing.
Is where the demo code is. Got it.
Yeah. Create it.
I just realized what you were referring to as main earlier. It was the branch, not the stage. That's
yeah.
It was. Okay. I was like, oh, your main branch is main. I was really confused. I was like, I don't know what he means by main. But now I see.
Now we know. All right, so okay, main has the Python code now. We're good, and then let's go ahead and make a new branch. Call this work here. Put a dash there, and create from main and create that branch. Okay, we got the work here branch now. That's where we're gonna do all of our work. So let's go ahead and pull the changes. Git check out work here. All right, we are now in the work here branch. Hey, I did that from memory. Nice.
Yay! Confetti!
These are the little I don't think, you know what I'm sad about? The sound effects probably don't come through here.
Oh, like, do you have a stream deck with sound effects? Jealous.
I do. I put some sound effects on there. It's got like the shade sound from RuPaul's Drag Race, the like drama sound from Hell's Kitchen and other reality shows. But like, there's something weird where like I have a hard time sharing it on Restream. Let me see. There's a maybe. This might work. This might work. Let me see if I can make this work. All right.
Ooh, that's a good tip. Oh, no. And get check out -B. Yeah.
Did anyone hear a reggae horn?
No.
Nope.
Sorry to disappoint. We did not hear anything.
Nope. Not a thing. Yeah, I used to know how I made it work, but I don't know anymore. All right, the gitignore. Okay. Oh, did you create this gitignore file from previously?
I did, but it's not there anymore. I think you just need to close it. And yeah. Like, just close that one and don't save, and then open the one that you... While you were doing that, I was creating things, and then I realized that you were automating things, so then I went and deleted everything.
Go ahead and do a
.env happens when you give people write access.
That's right. I messed up. No, that's the most secure thing you can do, is give someone you only know on the internet. That's not true. We've met in real life.
I should like cd ... and rm your entire directory.
All right, how do I turn that off? Get out of here.
I'm kidding. I won't. It's laggy anyways. The terminal is extremely laggy, so you won't see me in there.
Live share, especially because we are like yeah, Jens, you're right. I could have done it here, but I was already in GitLab. I was like, let's just use the buttons. But yeah, yeah, the live share can be a little glitchy, a little laggy sometimes.
Sorry about that.
So in my mind, we need to just create a what do they call it in the thing here? We just need to create a variable inside the environment variable, and just whatever we want it to be, really. So let's make this like...
Oh, token. Yes, sorry. Brain was catching up.
Like, yeah. Secret token equals... and do they take it in as a string in the code?
They do.
Okay, so we'll make it a string there,
Pass it in, yeah.
and then we
You
can just
call
pass
it
it in
whatever.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's hide that screen for a second.
Do 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 do.
Okay. Save it.
Is this stream sponsored by GitLab?
It could be. I mean, I've got the little Tanuki up in the top right, you know?
That's true. We're in Tanuki City.
And we've got
This
client
stream is
run.
sponsored by GitLab.
You know what we need is we need to import. Oh, we need to import like .env. We're still in the. Oh, we're still in the virtual environment. We should have gotten out of there before we're doing all that Git stuff. But we need to pip install pyenv.
But you were using something else.
Yeah, it's the
virtual env. What is it called?
It's not the virtual env. It's the
Venv.
It's let's go back.
VENV.
No, it's config. We need config and we need python.env. We need these so that we can use the .env correctly. So python-.env. Will we be powering Shania about with ChatGPT? No. Right,
you know, he invited Newtleop. He's been doing a lot of ChatGPT content. You can tag me out.
That's right. What I am going to do is I'm going to do a Python config file so that there's a layer here of like between the .env and here.
Yes.
Oh, listen, first day.
I'm renaming it.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
And then in the config file, we need new file, new repo called .env. Put that there. How do I write that usually?
It gave me an idea. Like we could do a ChatGPT powered Discord bot in the GitLab Discord that knows the handbook. Like we could feed it the handbook on daily intervals, and then you could be like, "Hey, I'm asking about like, you know, like does GitLab have speaker resources?" And then maybe it like finds the link and just sends it.
Amazing.
Oh, hi Marco.
What do we want to call it? Oh, we need to call it something in the token. Hold on. Oh, I haven't been sharing my screen this whole time.
Bye, Joe. Thank you.
Thanks for coming through. So we need. I just realized I wasn't sharing my screen, so I'm pretty happy right now. So we need.
I mean,
that
was intentional, right? Because you're working on config file.
Yeah, because I'm working in the .env file, but the config file is going to be fine. I'm going to call that secret token equals os.getEnv for token.
Using .env.
Should work. And save. Okay. So this should, if my math is correct.
What math?
So this is how I did it with my Twitter bots. Import OS and from .env import load.env.
Okay.
And then you just say, you name a variable, os.getEnv, and then you input as a string the name of the thing from the .env file. And in our case,
that's what the load.env does. Okay.
Yeah. So this allows us, no matter where no matter where the environment variable is, because later we're gonna have to set up the environment variables in like wherever we're hosting this thing. So this lets it grab it from the environment variables inside there, and it keeps it a secret.
Okay. Great. Now you have your token.
Yep.
I'm looking at the .env stuff, and it looks like you did it right. So config. Hmm. And you pipped installed earlier. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And let's go ahead and deactivate the virtual environment. My favorite thing in the world is that, like, I always feel like I never know how to start the virtual environment, what to do, yada yada, all that stuff. And then I'm like, yeah, I never remember the beginning. Deactivate. What's that? And it's always just the word deactivate while you're inside it.
Oh, that's weird. I would forget that too.
I always think it's way more complicated than that. All right. So, if message content starts with, let's go ahead and have it be, yeah, $. No, $. Let's, and this is why I use double quotes for strings, like a cultured person. Let's go, girls. And respond with, and now I gotta change all of my strings to double for continuity's sake. I don't get using single quotation marks.
Well, you could also, you can escape the string in the middle too, so.
Yes, but.
But this is more convenient, yes.
Way more convenient. All right. Am I correct in thinking that this would work, or am I not correct in thinking that? You know what I mean?
Someone has a question. I think it'll work.
How do you create a branch in GitLab? Ooh, buddy. So if you're in GitLab, if you're inside of your project, so this is a project view right here. Project is what you would probably just call a repo elsewhere, but we call it a project because it has so many other tools inside of it. But let's say you're here. Right here is the branch you're working in. And right here, you can click the plus sign, and it's right there, new branch. Answer from ChatGPT.
So basically, Jens is demonstrating the proof of concept for a ChatGPT GitLab support bot that I should just install on all of our platforms.
Just give ChatGPT access to everyone inside of there, and we can study these people without them knowing.
First line of defense, ChatGPT.
That's right.
Lab GPT.
Funny. Jens, that's funny. Thank you for going into ChatGPT and bringing that. I thought it was a serious question. I was like, oh, I can answer this because it's something I knew. Nope. Take it easy, kid. All right. So, like, let's go back to this, right? We need the URL. Choose a server to invite the bot to. So, like, this thing said a resulting URL. I have not gotten a resulting URL yet. Like, there was no, here's a URL for you.
Did you finish all the permissions? And don't show us that screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm turning it off. But developer portal.
That's weird.
I have a key. I have a bot. I have a token. The resulting URL. Now, but where? Show me.
Maybe they've updated that. Let's see. Creating a bot account. Discord. Okay, how to... You can regenerate the token if it gets shared. Oh, okay. So where you are, there's a OAuth 2 tab.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And in that tab, you click the bot scope for bot, and then it'll give you the URL.
So we need the token. Got it. OAuth 2 tab. Client
and there's like a list of scopes.
There's a URL generator. There we go. Okay. Got it.
Nice.
All right. Please select at least one. So identify, guilds, voice read, bot. I click bot. General permissions. Now I know what's happening. Okay. Send messages. Ban members. There we go. Manage emojis, manage webhooks. I feel like just send messages, read messages is enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's
I
do
would
that.
also do like embed links.
Embed links. There you go. That's a good
Like,
idea.
so if it wants to share something or a music video link or something,
Oh, that's a really good idea. And I don't want any voice permissions. I don't
or a
want to do anything.
GIF.
Where is GIF?
No, embed link.
Oh, embed a link. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
like she can send a
Smart.
GIF. Smart. I'm just thinking about like what your bots do on Twitter. Like they sometimes
Yeah.
have GIFs. So
All right, so yeah, I have a URL now.
okay, so now you go to that URL and then it'll be like, hey, which Discord server do you want this bot to be on?
We are so far ahead of where I thought we would be at this point, Fatima.
I think it's the rapper. I think Newt Leo really gave us a kickstart there.
All right, I am adding it to my personal like just messing around server for right now.
You're gonna have to invite me too so I can mess with it.
That's right. You may now close this window or tab. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
This seems way too easy. Like I gotta be honest. Like I don't think
it's called quick start for a reason.
This is the quickest start I've ever had with anything. Anything.
Well, the bot's not hosted, right? So for now, you're gonna be running it locally. Yeah, so it's not quite like production level, but
all right. So.
Oh no!
Shania bot just landed.
Nice.
Okay. So
now we want to start running the application locally.
Yes. So let me real quick. Right, like it says, "Let's go." Music. If we say "Let's go, girls," it should say,
"Hello."
Let's go, girls.
You're like, no, that's really boring. I need to make it.
And I'm gonna make the call actually Shania. All right, Shania, let's go, girls. Right. So let's save. Make sure everything is saved. And let's go ahead and run it.
Okay. So yes, you
module not found.
Uh-oh. What not found? What?
Import Discord not found. And that was something they warned. They were like, if this happens,
there's something wrong with your installation. Then head on all to properly install. That's what they said. Properly install. Bye, Marco. Thanks for hanging out.
Bye, Marco. Thank you.
Module not found is probably the Discord PY. I didn't see the error. Wait, let me look at the console.
Yeah.
No module named Discord. We installed it, right? With pip?
I'm pretty sure. So let's see. If it says module not found, then head on over to the installing section.
Yeah, it's not helpful.
You can get the library directly from Pipe. Then using Windows, for a Debian-based system. Okay, so using virtual environments. Activate.
Pip 3.
Then use pip like usual. We can check inside the venv. The library includes.
I mean, you could uninstall it and reinstall it.
It's Discord. It's right there.
Is it there?
Uh-huh.
You know how when we installed it, we did discord.py? Maybe it just needs Discord?
All right.
Or maybe the import. I'm looking at the project page for discord.py and it is called discord.py. So actually no, discord.py is correct. That's what the documentation for the wrapper says. Do you have like pip 3 or something? Like what's your...
It should be Python 3, but I'll do Python 3 first. Because it was giving me...
Is there a way to get all of pip's modules that it's installed? Like install list. The list installed active packages with pip. Can you do pip list?
Yeah.
Piplup!
Piplup.
Discord's in there. 2.1. Oh, we have a Discord and a Discord Pi. Can you try to run the bot Pi again?
Oh! Okay, we got an error, but that's fine.
Yeah, that seems like a connection error.
Logging in to use static token. Yeah, verification failed.
SSL certificate. Unable to get local.
And I wonder if that's because of the complicated way I'm doing this.
No, I think you're doing it in a best practices way. Trying to follow the trace back.
For those of you trying to read at home.
Certificate error. I'm looking up the error.
It's a SSL certificate, apparently.
How to avoid getting client certificate connector error with discard.py on Mac. Thank you, Stack Overflow. Did this answer your question? Oh, thank you for sending me down another rabbit hole. Basically, navigate to your application's Python folder and double-click the install certificates command.
What?
Because maybe, have you ever set up SSL for your Python?
Nope.
Yeah, that might be it. Because it's trying to authenticate with another thing. PJ, where are your headphones?
It's right here. I am a kitty.
Hi, Dreamcast lover. It looks like you can also run it. You don't use Python. What Python version are you using?
Hold on. 3.
3.
Do I need to update Python?
No, I don't think so. I'm looking at different issues here. Oh, sorry, it's not.
I might need to upgrade Python 3, honestly.
If you do Python 3-V, what comes up? Ooh, the heck?
A lot comes up.
That's not what I expected. Maybe -V
not at all.
Python command.
You know what the problem? Oh, I just turned on Python. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
Oh, it's Python -- version. Sorry, there's no short. I think -V is verbose, and that's why we got a lot of stuff out of it. 3.10. Okay, so this was an error with 3.6. I'm gonna keep scrolling through my Stack Overflow.
Yeah, so this is funny. When I'm not in the virtual environment, I can't run it.
Can't run.
I can't run the bot.
Oh, so something went wrong with the. Did we install Discord in the virtual environment by accident?
That's what you're supposed to do, though. And then you get out, and you should still be able to use the virtual environment. So the issue is we're having something where it's not understanding.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look through the installation again. Yeah, according to the installation for the wrapper that we're using, it uses pip to install discord.py, and then it sets up the virtual environment separately. Bob, it is Bob. So the problem we're having is that the bot's not working outside of the virtual environment. Bot not working. Pip is working, right? Outside of...
Yeah, pip works fine. Like if I type pip help. Like I'm having... Pip's fine.
Okay, maybe we have a permissions issue.
It's kind of interesting. I feel like I haven't had this before. Although, one of the problems is the only thing I did different is I did some Git stuff inside of the virtual environment. But that shouldn't be a problem.
Sorry, reading Stack Overflow. You deactivated the virtual environment, right?
Yeah.
And it's not working. Let's see. What's the error? Module not found, right?
Yeah, it's module not found. Well, no module named Discord, so.
Something smells like it's burning.
I'm looking.
Not over there, over here.
This is caused by the fact that the version is not configured to search for modules where you've installed them. We use the wrong installation of pip. Multiple Python interpreters. Running pip may invoke. Oh.
We forget to install before importing it, or install it in the incorrect module. I think. Do you?
Okay, so that's fine.
What'd you do? Install? Oh, outside of the virtual? Oh no, you sourced it. Okay.
Again, we're gonna get this certificate fail, but I think that's because we're in the virtual environment. But then when we're outside the virtual environment,
oh, sorry. When we're out, so you deactivated, and then you did pip list, and Discord's not in there.
And that's normal because we installed it
inside the virtual environment.
In the virtual environment, but normally we can access that virtual environment while we're...
Are you missing a step when you do that? That's installed packages from a virtual environment. Sorry, I don't have a lot of experience with virtual.
No. Yeah, and like really, my only experience with it is having done it for here. Virtual environment. So you activate, install packages. You can now install. As long as you don't close your terminal, every Python package that you'll install will end up in this isolated environment instead of global Python site packages. So you don't have to worry about dependency conflicts. When you're done working, you deactivate it. This means you've exited. If you interact... Okay, so we need to be in the virtual environment somehow.
So you can't use it on the outside of the virtual environment?
I guess, and I wonder if this is something I never knew before.
Okay.
And like I had just installed...
Were you always inside and never exited?
Honestly, I think it's that I installed everything globally before and then was making these virtual environments that don't matter at all.
That's why you have so many packages globally.
That's what it is.
Okay.
There's something in there called Tornado. All right.
So then the issue that we're actually having is the SSL certificate.
Yes. So now that's good to know. We got 5 minutes, Fatima.
Maybe we come back to it. I kind of want to fix this. 5 minutes.
SSL certificate error, Python venv.
Yeah, I think we need a certificate.
If you want, I have a root.
So, do you have a root Python folder? But this is all 3.6. You have 3.10. I feel like it should be fixed by then. Python includes its own copy of OpenSSL. Discord PY.
Oh, apparently a sudo applications Python install certificate command will fix it. You
Instead
really-
of sudo, why don't you just manually go to applications Python and click on the thing?
I don't know. Just
You wanna do
listening
it,
to
you
what
can do
people
it.
tell me to do with sudo on my work computer seems like a really good idea.
I've seen that suggestion everywhere, but I want to point out that it's specifically for Python 3.6.
3.6, yeah.
And that's the only thing where I'm like, oh wait, I see one for 3.8 and they're telling them the same thing. So what that install certificates is, based on my minimal research, it's an OpenSSL certificate that's built into Python 3. And so it's asking you to install that certificate so that you can run like OAuth with Discord. That's my I wish there was someone on this stream that could correct me or validate me. Like, that's my assumption. Did you find
Looks
it?
like I'm upgrading the certificate. Could not install packages due to an OS error.
What? Where?
Cannot move the non-empty directory.
Wait, I'm not seeing these errors.
Oh, no. I got scared. I didn't want to put it up.
Oh.
Because I found the install certificate command.
Okay, what does it say? You did the sudo command?
No, I didn't do the sudo. I navigated to it myself.
Okay, cannot
just
do to
double-click
OS
this
error,
shell
cannot
command.
move the non-empty directory. What's the non-empty directory? Site packages.
Library framework.
Well, it doesn't have permission, so it does need sudo. Could you right-click and install as administrator? Do you have
Sure,
that
hope so.
option? Oh, you do not have that option. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to tell you to use the sudo, but that does seem like a good option right now.
I'm gonna say you told me to.
Do you have a time machine backup of your computer?
Nope. Yeah, let's do that.
Are you on Ventura?
I turned 2.
No, your OS.
Yes.
Okay. Because I think that might be why it doesn't have permissions, because a lot of the permissions got reset. Let's see. I guess we'll see what happens.
No matches found. I didn't. What did I spell wrong? Did you like take a breath when I hit enter?
You know, you can click on that and then open the iTerm in that window. Yeah. Not like that.
Oh.
Like if you click the folder, I think you can like open iTerm.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
If you right click in the folder, I forget how to do that. There's so many things where you're like, if you right click inside the folder, if you right click on the file, sorry, I'm like testing it as I'm telling you. And then at the bottom, it says open new iTerm window here.
Okay. So then all I need to do is like ls, get the name of it. So
and then run it directly, yeah. If you tab, does it fill it out for yourself? Oh, you already hit it. Okay.
Ooh, password.
All right. I guess I was hoping for like. I was hoping for
congratulations.
Yeah, like a SSL, OpenSSL has been installed. Oh yeah, so so Python after 3.6 doesn't rely on Max SSL, and it comes with its own OpenSSL, and it doesn't have access to your root certificate, so it like basically doesn't. It needs this.
Okay.
Sadly, we got the same error again, and that doesn't make sense.
And that's time. To be fair, we got way farther than I thought we would today.
Yeah, like, maybe next time we can run the bot. Do you want to save your changes? Push. Yeah, it's asking me.
Oh dang.
I can't leave because there's changes.
Yeah. And I.
Oh, there we go.
This should work. I don't think I have permission
to author your file.
So my SSH is set up for work, and having two SSH files on the same computer causes problems. So I just have it set up to be that I can push to work. So I'm gonna have to deal with that. But it's all saved. It's all saved locally.
Okay,
Worst
okay.
comes to worst, I'm just copying and pasting a bunch of crap. But we did it.
That was fun. Yeah, I haven't done Python in a while, so thank you for bearing with me.
No, honestly, you were such a big help, and I really appreciate you being willing to jump on this with me. In the future, I'll probably be doing a lot of this alone, but I think
Yeah,
once,
thanks for having me. This was fun.
yeah, maybe we'll have you on again because like you did so much work.
I feel like I pressured you really fast today.
I feel like someone at work is going to see this and be like, so Fatima told PJ to run this sudo command on the work computer.
I verified that command like through 7 different support requests. So
yeah,
I have my receipts. So.
Yeah, this is not like delete system 32 from your Windows computer or anything,
For the record, I had terminal write access and I didn't do anything shady.
Actually, that's very kind of you to not mess everything up for me. Fatima, thank you for coming through. I'm going to hit that outro video and it's going to be loud again, but we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.